Now you can hear me. Always, always. It's just so interesting when I could script. Okay. Thanks, live team, for letting me know. Can you hear me okay now? Let's see if you guys have got me now. Wait for the everything to catch up with itself. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, so like I said before, this is the week of September 27th through October 3rd in both my Momagenda and my bullet journal. I'll be playing out the week live. I had a hard week. Please let me know if you're on the replay or if you're here in the live, something good that happened to you this week, because I could really use it right now. We had a rough week. It was the 20th anniversary of my dad dying, as well as having to put my cat Loki to sleep because his kidney disease declined rapidly over the last week or so. And he was in so much pain and he had stopped eating. So it felt like the time. Anyway, you can hear me now. Thank you. Yeah. Glad you can hear me. Let's move forward with life. So I didn't even use notice we had to put Loki down and I just stopped using my bullet journal last week. But I'll show you one thing I already did. I already made one change. I whited out the things for Loki's meds and Loki's water because we don't have to worry about that anymore, and put in whether or not I use the Peloton and going on a date night with Jesse. And then I changed feeding the cats to feeding Lucy. So who's doing great. He's actually asleep on my couch. We didn't move the camera down here for Kitten Cam because we just didn't have the time, but he is asleep on my couch right now. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Installed a bidet all by yourself, Heather. I'm trying to convince Jesse now that we need to get a bidet after the toilet flooding incident, just to avoid putting more toilet paper in the toilets, but I guess we'll see. So I'm cutting this. Let me explain what we're going to do with my bullet journal. We're going to do my bullet journal first because it's going to be really fast. At least that's the plan. So I'm cutting this page in half. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to use all of this. The problem I was running into with these spreads is that there wasn't enough space to make just a good, hearty to-do list. And so what I want to do is do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then put the meals here, and then just use this whole page for my rolling weekly, so that I have more room for tasks, because my Momagenda only has so much space, and I found myself using Post-it notes because there wasn't enough space in my bullet journal. So that's one thing I want to do. The other thing I want to do is track my work hours, not what I'm doing in the work hours or which hours they are, but just how many per day. It's going to be part of my work goals for this month for setting boundaries. And you'll see there's going to be a video on that coming out later this month. So I want to put that in here as well. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start by, birthdays, you quit your horrible job. Yeah, no, Heather, we couldn't do a hot water one either because none of our toilets are close enough to the sink for that, except for the one in the guest bathroom. So we could do one there. But the guest bathroom is the one we're the least concerned about because it doesn't have there's no floor underneath it. Like there's the other two bathrooms, if they leak through, it's going to go into our hallway or whatever, but the guest room bathroom doesn't have that problem. Ooh, happy belated birthday, Barbara. Everybody is either yay bidets or hell no bidets. Nice. Just looking at all the things. Nice, Mindy. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's because I was using regular scissors instead of a cutting tool. That's why. So I'm just drawing these bars in for the work hours tracking. I don't remember how many there are here. None of these are 8 hours, which is the most work time I've scheduled myself in any given day. But the idea here is I want to know how many hours I worked each day so that I can know whether or not I worked within the number of hours I allotted myself or whether I went over. I'm really looking for overages here. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to put a line in based on how many hours I have scheduled myself for that day. And then if I pass that line, then that's boo-boo, and that's one day that I will not have reached my goal. All right. And so but I should probably put the dates on here first before I get super confused. And then I'm just going to draw a quick little schmoot underneath each of these for the date. And then there's plenty of room underneath each of these for tasks, which is what I was going for. All right. So let me write this shit in so you'll see what I'm saying here. So Monday is 27th. Wednesday. Let me look here. I'm looking at the comments. All I'm seeing here is just so many conversations about the fucking bidet. So RJ used my sister's bidet. She has one of those little attachments. And he came running back downstairs and was like, it went right up my ass. And so he's also not a big fan of them. That was not his. I was going to put October. 1st October. No, Cindy. Friday. I'm good. I'm not distracted. I'm not distracted at all. All right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line for the number of hours that I have allotted. And if it goes over that, then we'll know that I went over. Ooh, Alex. Nice. I'm glad to hear that, Alex. And yes, I agree with other people that prednisone is some fucking hot bullshit. Like, it's helpful, but it's also like, yeesh, when it helps. I always say Wednesday when I spell it too. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No line because I don't want to work on Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Sundays 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do a half day on Saturday, Sunday, and a half day on Friday, and then a little more than half a day, but whatever. And then no work on Saturdays. Those are my current allotted work hours. And ideally, I'd like to get to a spot where I just take Friday off completely. I'm not there yet. So that's going to be my tracker. So anything to the left, when I color it in, it's 1 hour each. Anything to the left is hours I gave myself for that day. Anything to the right means that I went over my allotted hours. So if anything shows up on Saturday, if I work at all on Saturday, that means that I went over my allotted hours for that day. Okay? That's kind of the way I'm doing this. Yeah, I saw that you bought new kitchen appliances, Julie. I'm glad you were able to find some to show up in time. We had to order ours. We didn't need new kitchen appliances. Thankfully, they came with the house. But we did order the washer and dryer, and we had to order it a few weeks ahead of time at least. Okay. And so then I'm just going to be putting my to-do list here. I'm not going to write any of that in right yet because I want to just like sit and think about it. But this is going to be my meal plan for the week. So... And what I've been doing, or at least the idea of what I've been doing, is that I will write in what dinner we're having on each day as it happens. But this is just my list of available meals that we have. I'm currently at 6 because we made one of them last night. So let me write those puppies in. I'm not going to put weather in here. This is just going to be tasks. That is not the end I want. That would have sucked. Okay. You use the bathroom before you shower just so you have that really clean feeling. Yeah, Jesse does the same thing. I probably shouldn't have said that on the internet, though. Okay. Amy's got something going on, too. What do we got, Amy? Starting new chemo on Wednesday. Good luck. I'll be thinking about you. So we got chili and cornbread. That Instant Pot chili was great. It was not the most, like, fancy or flavorful chili, but it was easy and cheap. Just like me. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, we're going to do that again this week because it's going to get chilly. Mac and cheese with green beans. Chicken and gravy. Pull out a good old crock pot favorite because it's going to get chilly this week. I've not made that one yet, though, in high altitude, so that should be interesting. Cream cheese taquitos, one of Kat's favorites. Jesse's going to grill. I think he's going to do tri-tip at one point, and then we'll have an out night because that's realism in this household. Spikes, you're starting a new job tomorrow? You got this, dude. What do I plan when I don't have anything? I don't. Or I'll just put work with like a long line. Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, these days, these days, happy days. Obviously, I don't know all the words to that song. Okay, so and there's my rolling weekly. You can see here I'm just making it very basic, but then I'm going to put week, because I didn't do this the last few weeks, and I want to do it. Oops. That was one way to make a letter. The cool part is that when you're, I'll zoom you in to see how janky this looks, but when you're going to be like scribbling them in like this, it's okay if you kind of fucked it up because you're not going to see it. Hell yeah. Fuck ups, getting covered up. Yeah, so it was a rough week for us. Pretty rough. We're doing okay though. Lou is doing okay. He's asleep on my couch. Like I said, I would have a kitten cam up right now, but I just didn't feel like getting around to figuring it out today. But if he does this on the regular, that'll be awesome. He's been really sucking up all of the extra attention that we've been giving him, but he also has very good boundaries. Like, what's that like, right? He, when he is tired of our bullshit, he lets us know by nipping at us and then taking off. And I can't even be mad about it. Like, of course he's got boundaries. So, but he has been really loving all the extra attention. He's been extra snuggly. I've caught him being kind of wandering, looking for Loki a few times, but it seems like for the most part, he's recognizing that we're all sort of in need right now, and he's going to just contribute the best he can without being super fucking annoyed at us, which is also entirely possible because he has his limits as to how much snuggling, although those limits seem to be stretched. Week 39. Can I get tri-tip easily in Denver? I got it at Trader Joe's. It seemed to be about as expensive as it was when we would buy it in Napa. So, yeah. We just got one because Kat's not really eating it right now. So I'm going to do the same marigolds that I did in my October bullet journal situation. I haven't been doing any decoration on my weeks, but since I'm doing this to be like entirely like just lists, I figured fuck it. Might as well. I'm just doing squiggles. Easiest thing in the world, my dudes. Do some squiggles in like circles and then take a lighter color, because remember they have that like kind of ombre thing going on each petal for marigolds. Some of them do, at least, not all of them. So I'm just going to kind of scribble some light color, and then I'm going to take my Tombow and I'm going to take the small end of it and just do a bunch of like little C shapes in both directions, kind of following the same sort of circle-y pattern. But I'm just doing like little bits and bits of the brown here to just kind of give it that like dimensional look. But it's pretty simple. It's really just like a pile of squiggles. You could totally do this without like it. It could be a flower. Who knows what else it could be, you know? And then I'll just add some like scraggly little Tombow leaves here. I didn't want to put it close to the like bottom here because they're the same color. I thought that might look a little weird. But see, and maybe I'll use the green to fill in the work hours. That'll be a nice way. But this way we have the task list, we have the week 39, and we have all the days. And this is, whoops. This is just a basic bullet journal spread for the week, but it's just going to be lists because that's what I need right now. So here's the bullet journal spread. Now that we know what this looks like and how I'm going to work with this, let's do some fucking stickering, my dudes. Some stickering. I actually was able to kind of make my tripod a little bit taller to see this whole planner like in one thing. All right, I need some water. Oh my God, Jane, I know that if my cat ever needed to be in a cone, I would fucking die of laughing. All right, week 39. So I grabbed this set from Chrissy Ann Designs. I believe it is the November stripes, I think. I also have this washi tape, these washi tapes from Simply Gilded because they matched. But I think I want to try using these. Do I want to? No. Okay. I'm going to use this. Hi, Lady Oasis. It's okay if you're late. There's no such thing as late. There's just fashionably later. No, okay, maybe that is late, but whatever. It's okay. Oh my God. Where the fuck is my... That's not it. That's not it. Where is it? Mother fucker. Okay, well, I'm just going to use this because I don't know where my other thing is. And I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood, dude. Okay, let's cover this shit up. Shit. Is that even? Do I even know? No, whatever. Okay. Okay, there we go. Boom. Fashionably on time. There we go. I'm just looking at the comments. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm awake. Okay. Where's my other washi tape? I still have not gotten back on the blood pressure like meds train. I'm not meds. I'm taking my meds, but on the tracking train. I know. But you know what? I had a chest x-ray on Friday that was ordered by the transplant center. So the cool thing is, first of all, it came back clean. Yay. When I was on the transplant set list in San Francisco, because the wait for a cadaver transplant for me was 10 plus years, because of my blood type, they were not going to start a lot of like the workup stuff on me until it was time when either I was closer to getting the transplant because of the wait list, or once the living donor situation had been figured out. And so now my insurance has finally approved me being seen by the transplant center here in Colorado, which I have an appointment in November. But in the meantime, they're having me do a bunch of preliminary testing and stuff, which is not stuff I had to do in San Francisco, because they were like, well, if we do it now, we're still going to have to redo it when it's time. But I guess they feel more confident that that time will be faster. So they've started me on it now. But yeah, so it was clean. Clean chest x-ray. Yay, cleanliness. Ooh, your potassium is super low, so you're using his excuse to make pierogi casserole. That sounds good. Yeah, so, all right, so I'm gonna do some date covers, I guess. Monday, la, 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 la. So poor RJ has been sick as fuck. We were worried it might be COVID because, he, he was sniffly, and his school had a couple of cases, but we had not heard from the nurse directly, which meant that those cases were not with kids that my kids had like contact with that the school knows about. But we still were not sure. So I gave him an at-home test. It came back negative. He wound up with a fever the next day. So I'm going to give him another test today before we send him back to school. But today he woke up and he was feeling better. The last few days he has basically been in bed miserable. And then today he woke up and he was still like sneezy and coughy, but not like, the day when you have like, when you're on the other side of the cold. So hopefully he is doing better. But RJ doesn't get sick very often. And so when he does, he's like, Jesse was like, he man flus it pretty hard. And I was like, no, Jess, you man flu it pretty hard. RJ actually doesn't man flu it very hard because he doesn't get sick very often. So when he does, he's like, it like knocks him fucking down. Think of linking blood pressure taking with another habit. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about taking, the problem I run into with it is that I just don't have my blood pressure cuff. It's kind of buried right now underneath all of my meds, and I don't take my meds from my med bag. I take them from I have a pill minder that has 7 3-pack compartments because I take pills in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. And each one comes out and is its own little like chunk, like Monday is 3 compartments or whatever. Speaking of which, I need Jesse to bring my potassium to me. And so, I don't go into my med bag except to swap them out or on Sundays when I refill. So I need to find a better spot for it. I probably should put it down here at my desk and I could just do it before I start work, but I don't work on Saturdays. So I don't know. I'm trying to be very cautious, Corey. I don't want to send him back and I don't want him to send him back if he has COVID. I don't want, it's so hard. I'm texting Jesse right now. Hold on. Hold, please. Bring me my potassium. Bring me my potassium, please. It's in the pill thing on the counter. All right. But yeah, so and it's so hard to know, if some colds, you have the sniffles for like a month afterwards. I can't keep him home for a month for sniffles, Put my blood pressure machine by my coffee maker. That might be a good idea. I know how important it is. So, okay, one change I'm going to make this week to just deflect all of everybody's giving me lectures. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I wouldn't have brought it up if I didn't want the lectures. Is this don't forget. So I've been putting this week or whatever to mean this up, but I know what it means. What I need is a spot to write down the things that I need to go to the store for. And the reason that that's on my mind is because there are specifically 2 things I know I'm going to need to go to the store for. I ordered groceries I'm going to write them down now so I don't forget. I ordered groceries on, where's my pen? Where's my Klenna? Where's my Klenna? I don't know where anything is. Energel Klenna, where did you go? There it is. I ordered groceries, but I didn't get milk because we had milk and I didn't want to buy milk. All the dates on the milk were not good enough for me to want to buy it and let it sit till we finish the current milk. So I'm going to need to get more milk. And then I forgot to get the fajita-sized tortillas, the flour fajita-sized tortillas for the cream cheese taquitos. Trader Joe's has like the smaller corn tortillas, but if I don't use flour, Jesse's going to get mad. He hates the corn tortillas in this dish, so I need to get tortillas. And I'm going to need to get laundry soap because I did not go to Target. I did go to Target, but I didn't order laundry soap. So those are on my list of things to not forget. So that's what I'm going to use this section for right now. I need to get a tissue. Now I'm sniffly. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Tissues everywhere. Okay. Found out recently that man flus are a real scientific thing. Wow. Yeah, at our school, I think the only thing that they do right now is have masks and reporting. Okay, so now I need to draw in because I'm still going to divide this up because I really like doing that. I think that that is a handy way to utilize this extra section. So now that I am doing this, I think I will talk a little bit in my upcoming videos. I'm going to be talking more about it, but like, okay, so I've already mentioned that I'm not going to be doing work goal setting in my power sheets for the rest of the year. And the upcoming videos are going to show you that. They're going to show that. My power sheets video will show that when it comes up. And I'm also going to have a video up of my new work planner, which is a combination of things. But the other thing is that I'm really considering swapping to the Moxie Life goal setting system next year. Not because I don't like the power sheets. I really do like the power sheets. But because I'm not going to be using it for work goal setting, I feel like the Moxie Life might work better for me. So I've already done my review of the new power sheets. That's going to come up this week because I got it because I'm an affiliate. And I will do a review of the new Moxie Life stuff. I haven't decided yet, but that is definitely coming. I don't anticipate I'm going to be using the Momagenda past in 2022. Mainly because, like, I don't like the paper, and I do like it, but I think if I'm gonna swap, like if I'm considering swapping to the Moxie Life, I may want to have like everything in one planner except for my bullet journal. Anyway, I'm gonna put some numbers down. I'm tripping balls, you guys. Not legitimately tripping balls, but like I feel like I'm tripping balls right now. I'm just all over the place. I could grab my tweezers, but fucking I probably don't know where those are either. I don't know where anything is. Looking at my comments. You keep your blood pressure cup next to your medicine. I think next to the coffee pot is probably a really good idea because, like, I need to take it twice a day, ideally, but at the very least, if I take it in the morning, right after I take my meds, it's not going to be down. The problem if taking it first thing in the morning, like if I take my meds right away, I take my blood pressure medication first thing in the morning. So I don't know if that's the best time to do it or not. I used to take blood pressure medicine both in the morning and at night, but I'm not because the one I was taking at night, we had to take off because it does great things when your kidney function is better, but when it gets lower, it actually can help contribute to lowering your kidney function, and so they took me off of it. And I mean, my blood pressure at the doctor's and everything else has been really good, so like and normally my blood pressure at the doctor's tends to run high because of being stressed out. So who knows, man. I'm very interested in the Moxie Life for this next year, and so I guess we shall see. I'm going to put my weekend sticker here because why the fuck not? Okay, weekend sticker. I really love this color set. This color set is super fucking cute. Like these browns, fucking taupes. Taupes! Okay, now to do this section. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut some of these little stripes off of this washi tape. Since I'm not probably going to use it for anything else, I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Where are my little scissors? I don't fucking know where my little scissors are. Where's my pen that I used for Chrissy? I don't know where anything is. You'd think I would have done that by now, but nope. All right, so what do we got? We have work, We have home. We have errands. We have dinner. We have workout. And we have weather. Okay. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing here. See, this is one strip, but I'm just going to snippety snip this strip. If I can find my smaller scissors. There they are. The reason I'm using my smaller scissors is because I feel like these big ones are going to make it too hard for me to see what the hell I'm doing. So there's that. Okay. Let's see if we can cut this. Who knew there was going to be so much cutting in this episode? Okay. One. For the weather. See, look. Look at this. Little buddies here. Weather. Yeah. It's perfect size. I get bleeped in the auto captions. Damn it. Ashley, Rebecca, the Moxie Life reviews. Yeah, I'm curious about the Moxie Life. I have a few of them that I'm going to be reviewing, I think. So, yeah, I haven't made the decision yet. I may go with Moxie Life. I may stick with the Power Sheets. But I definitely am. I just finished the HB90 boot camp with Sarah Cannon from Heart Breathings. And it was really helpful in setting my work goals. And so I think even if, regardless of how I decide if I'm going to do Moxie Life or I'm going to do Power Sheets for my goal settings for next year, my work goals are all getting moved to my HB90 / other random shit planner. It's just better for me. One of the things I'm going to talk a lot about in my upcoming Q4 goal setting and October, like my Power Sheets videos, the next couple of my goal setting videos, a big thing I'm going to talk about, so hint, hint, preview, is that I need to be better at setting boundaries with work. I have gone through this before. If you've been following me for any amount of time, then you know that I have set goals around boundaries before, but in the past, those goals have really been about my volunteering and like my outside of the house stuff. I don't have outside of the house stuff right now for the most part. So anyway, so there's all my categories. Look at that. Fucking sexy. This is so cute. I love this color scheme. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to order another one of these, I think, at some point. You went on your meds for depression, ADHD, so you can finally tackle some... Cool. Am I going to review the HB90 course? Yeah, I will be doing a review of that. Not probably in the next few weeks, but it will be coming. What I'll probably do is review it at the end of the quarter because I want to show both how the course went, but also did I implement it? Like, did I actually, because she gives you a lot of advice and stuff on how to implement it throughout the quarter. And so I think it would actually be more helpful to review it from this perspective of somebody who's actually not only done the course, but then followed through on it for a quarter or not followed through on it for a quarter. How is the Kanban board working for me? It's great. I reset it yesterday, 2 days ago. I have a video coming out of that as well. So, soon. Okay, I'm going to start putting the weather in. We'll start there. What pen do I use on my stickers? I like the Microperm, Sakura Microperm 03. This is my personal favorite. I have the 05 as well, but I like the 03 because it's a slightly finer point. And I used to love really thick pens, but right now I'm in a like fine point, like ultra fine point pen kind of lifestyle at the moment. Write down, dig out blood pressure cuff. Yes. Matter of fact, we'll put that on home. Blood pressure cuff. There we go. Did I get a text back from Jesse about my potassium yet? No. Jesse, I'm going to call him. I'm going to FaceTime him. I'm FaceTiming him right now, y'all. He's not answering. He doesn't. I'm FaceTiming you from my live. See here?
Hi.
Here he is. Will you bring me my potassium?
Yes, I'll bring it right
Okay, it's in. If you go into the bathroom, you don't have to dig into the bag. Just look on the sink. The little thing is there. Get the afternoon pill. It's the potassium.
Okay.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye. There you go. Okay. Woo. Let's bring it back down here, camera. That was bright. I have not tried that yet, Julie. I saw your posts about it, though. I'm glancing at the comments. Okay. Your mom preferred the wrist pressure cuff. Maybe I should check that out because I have the arm pressure and I hate it. I hate it so much. All right. So Monday, what do we got Monday? Monday, there's a lot going on this week. This is a fairly busy week for me. All right. So Monday, I've got a podcast going live. Let me know in the comments if you listen to the new podcast coming out. I know if you wanted to go sign up for the newsletter, I haven't updated that part yet because with everything with Loki this week kind of got away from me. Look for that in the next week or so. Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
See, he's proving that he's handing it to me right there. Oh, okay, let me take this and see if I don't puke. Okay.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, God, these new ones that I just got, they dissolve even faster.
Oh, no.
I was like crumbling in my mouth. Blech.
We'll
Okay.
have to get you a funnel or something. For
Right.
Potassium pills.
Okay, I'm going to have to get a wrist blood pressure cuff. I'm going to write that down, too. They say it's like less annoying than the arm one, and since I'm really struggling to take my blood pressure right now, I'm putting that on my don't forget list. Look at this. All sorts of things. Wrist blood pressure cuff. My hands are so dry right now, you guys. I am having both major psoriasis outbreaks and like dry skin as fuck right now. All right. The podcast is called The Uncurated Life. It's linked in the description. Okay, so Monday, a new podcast goes up. I have my flu shot scheduled for tomorrow. Because I went and you can do that have you gotten into the new My Health Connection yet?
There's a new one?
I mean, have you gotten into the app yet?
No, they never sent me the thing and I haven't felt like chasing on it.
Okay, well, once you get into it, you can schedule your flu shot.
Hooray.
Yay. Okay, so I have my flu shot tomorrow. I have an email I have to send for one of the kids. I got a bunch of shit I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta go to the post office. So I'm gonna just start putting some of this shit in here. The flu shot this year wiped you out. Good to know. I'm actually going to be at home. Like, so Tuesday and Wednesday, I have like an intensive, that's what they call it, an intensive thing all day where I'm doing like a group that I'm in. So I'm going to be like all day Tuesday and Wednesday, basically on Zoom calls, which will be nice. If it does wipe me out, at least I can do it from my bed if I have to. All right. So Monday, I've got a bunch of little things that have to get done in the morning. So we'll start with that. Put this one down for the podcast going live. That is so crooked. Holy shit. Sheet fire. Okay, let's turn this sideways. Okay, get a good one. I'll look and see what I can find and see what I can... I have no problem spending money on a good blood pressure cuff. I'll see if I can find one that seems to be well rated, because I want to make, if it's gonna help, like I would rather be using something that I am more inclined to use, but at the same time it needs to be at least somewhat accurate. Why are you not going down straight, my gird? Oh my God. There we go. Still not straight, but straight enough. Okay. So this is for the podcast going up tomorrow. That is not straight. Motherfucker! I know it doesn't have to be straight. I know that straight is not the end-all be-all. But still. Okay, podcast. Oh, yeah. No, I get the flu shot every year. But yeah. And then my flu shot's at 11:50 tomorrow. And I have 2 big work things that need to get finished tomorrow. That would be, I have to make a spreadsheet. And I need to prep the podcast I'm going to record this week. So, do I have like this doctor thingy? I'll use that. Doctor thingy. Bargain market. The worst though is when you get the blood pressure cuff on you when you're in labor. I had to get all the things hooked up to me when I was in labor with my kids because I was induced with both kids. They didn't want to come out. So I would have Pitocin drips with both of my kids to get them out of me. And they had to keep me hooked up to everything for like both of my labors. And the fucking blood pressure cuff that they put on you when you're in labor, oh my God, it's like have a contraction and then make your arm feel like it's being squeezed by the Jolly Green Giant. It was just not the business for me. And then flu shot. 11:50. Yeah, I'm getting mine done. I'll get the kids done with their pediatricians. I'm gonna make an appointment for them this week as well. But I wanted to wait till RJ was done being sick. My flu shots, usually for me with flu shots, they just make my arm want to fall off. And the problem I run into is that this is my lettering arm, and I can't get stuck in my left arm because of my fistula. Thankfully, when I go get my flu shot, all the work I'm going to be doing is like typing, so I think I'll be okay. So then I'm going to put down this puppy because this whole chunk of time, my big work job tomorrow is to prep the podcast I'm going to be recording. We'll use this little pen icon right here. Booyah. Okay. Let's do some lettering. I'll zoom you in for a little lettering action. Fuck yeah. The lines are straight, I think. I think I'm just not straight with my things, but whatever. Does the Celebrations binder... I don't think it ever goes on sale. I'm not sure about that, though. Kristen would be the person you'd really want to ask, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't go on sale. It might, but I don't know. I think the best way to go about it is to, during the Pink Friday, like the Thanksgiving things, when you can buy gift cards. This is not going to fit. I'm going to lose lettering chicken. Okay, hold please. I'm going to take this little sticker and just stick it on my dry ass hands. Your best bet to get money off on the Celebrations collection is to buy gift certificates during her Thanksgiving time, like Black Friday's time sale, because it's like you basically get $5 extra for every X number you spend or something like that. It winds up being, so what you would do then is you buy enough to buy the new Celebrations collection, but it would be cheaper because you're going to be getting bonus cash with every gift certificate, and then you just use all of those gift certificates and bonus cash to buy the Celebrations collection. If that makes sense. I have no idea if that made any sense at all. But that's what I know most people who've tried That's what they do. Okay, there we go. Podcast prep. God, I'm so crusty right now. It's really bothering me. I should put some lotion on, but I don't want to put the lotion on its skin. Okay. So then I'm going to add some of my other to-dos that I know about for tomorrow. Monday will be the most to-do filled just because it's tomorrow. But pull numbers, watch the cash flow thingy, inbox, and the website. I'm looking at the comments here. Ooh, shots in legs. Ooh, maybe I can get them to do that. My butt cheek. Go for my butt cheek. Tomorrow, RJ's gonna need to do his laundry. And then errands, besides my flu shot, I'm gonna need to go to the post office and mail. I have a giveaway from the Sugary Gal shop thing I need to do. I also have an email I have to send for one of the kids. And then all right, so that's all of my to-dos that I've got thus far that I wanted to put on here. There's probably going to be more that shows up on my bullet journal list. I don't know what dinner we're doing tomorrow night. Won't worry about that. The workout I would like to do tomorrow night is an advanced beginner ride. From the program I'm following, and then the weather. Maybe I'll just do all the weather right now. Let's do all the weather. Am I going to get the third shot? Yes. I can get scheduled for it next month because I believe I got my second shot mid-April. So I think it's next month. But I qualify for it based on the qualifications that they just announced. Qualifications. Koala? Vacations? No. It's supposed to get chilly this week. Well, not chilly, but like cooler than 80s and 90s, which is fucking hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fall? Are you gonna like make an appearance? Move to Denver? Feels like California? What the fuck? Like starting Wednesday, it's supposed to get cooler. It's like the high on Tuesday, the high tomorrow is supposed to be 86. The high Wednesday is supposed to be 70. So, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's getting cold at night. We're at the point now where Jesse has turned the heater on in the morning a couple of times because it's been so cold in the house. Ooh, Debbie, have fun. How was my trip to... Oh, it was fine. It was fast. Which was what we wanted. Rain allegedly on Thursday. So I got my first pair of like real winter boots. I took a brand my sister recommended because she has wide feet and she was able to find wide foot boots for her at this brand that were actually somewhat cute. And that worked really well. She's been using this brand for years, living in Bend. And I don't have as wide of feet as she does. She had to have bunion surgery. And like she still has problems with her feet. But we both have kidney disease, and she knows that I need boots that have, a little bit of give room for when I'm swelling. And so I got them. They fit really well. I could put on 2 pairs of socks in them and be fine, which was my kind of test for whether they would work for me with 1 pair of socks when I start to swell. She did suggest I get a pair of like cheaper slip-on waterproof shoes to wear like if I just have to go take the trash out or something. So I still have to look for those. But I got my first pair of snow boots and they are relatively cute. I mean, as cute as they can be, I guess. And they fit. So I'm excited. Now I got to look for those for my kids because I know that if we try and look when they need them, it's going to be hard to find them, especially for RJ who has ginormous feet. Kat, if Kat likes mine, if they like mine, then they'll be able to order from the same, because Kat and I wear almost the exact same size shoes, so we might be able to test on Kat and see if they like them or not. The brand of boots is Propet, something like that. Propet, Propet. They have like wide sizes that go, they have like straight, like the regular size, and then X, double X, and triple X wide. Okay, Tuesday. I'll see if I can find the boots. I'll show you the ones I got. Let me find them. I'm not going to show you the actual boots because they're upstairs, but I will go into Amazon because that's where I ordered them from. Orders. Oh, there we are. Propet women's Lumi tall lace boots. This is the boots I got. And I got the gray ones. There's gray, red. Ooh, currently unavailable. See what I'm saying? Oh, in that size maybe. Like if Kat needed them, Kat would probably get 9.5 extra wide. But like they're already running out of different sizes. But these are the ones I got. They're cute. They come up like kind of maybe mid-calf. Maybe a little shorter than mid-calf on me. And I'm 6'2". I'm thinking Kat might want some that are a little taller than that, but for me, I need things like that I can like lace relatively easily without having to bend over too much. Because otherwise I will get like, squish my kidneys. Yeah, there's other brands that I've been recommended as well, but I'm going with my sister here mainly because she and I both have the same kidney disease, and so I'm like, and she's been living in the snow for like 14 years now, so she has probably the most specific to me kind of reference that I could possibly have. Okay, Tuesday, like I already said, I'm going to be spending most of the day doing this intensive, so I'm going to use a full box, and then I also need to do comments because my video is going to go live that day. And then Moxie Life has a stream that day at 6 that I'm hoping to tune into, but that might take me over my work hours for the week if I treat it like a work stream. I don't know. I probably might put it on while I'm making dinner. But Moxie Life has a stream at 6 that I want to watch to kind of get an idea of their new shit. Since, like I said, I'm thinking of switching next year. 6 p.m. Mountain Time, I believe is when it is. I could be wrong about that. I might have been wrong about that, but I haven't looked. And then the other thing we want to do that evening is finish our chores plan with the kids. It's something we still haven't really gotten through yet. So there is that. All right. And then I do not have a patron live stream midweek this week because of this specific thing I'm doing that's going to take up a big chunk of my time. Elastic shoelaces. Oh my God. I need to get some of those. I'm going to write that down. Elastic shoelaces. We're going on my list because I would love to wear my Chucks again. I have not worn my Chucks more than a little bit because bending over to tie them is like a fucking dangerous proposition for me. I basically live in my flip-flops and sometimes my teaks, but mostly my flip-flops. How is the toe room? It's good. There's wiggle room. And I felt like they were snug. Like they were snug enough so I wouldn't fall down, but with room for swelling or for socks. And I was wearing a thick pair of socks when I tried them on. I got size 10 wide, and I normally wear a size 10. So I got like the wide size of my normal size to make sure that there was some extra space of those boots. But my normal shoe size is just regular 10. And yes, I am 6'2". And size 10 in women's for a 6'2" person is not that big. My friends used to call me Jurassic Feet. But like, as I got older and I recognized like the size shoes that people who are my height, especially dudes who are my height, wear, I was like, I actually don't really have Jurassic Feet. They might be big compared to short people, but like in the scheme of things, no wonder I fall down so much. My feet are small for my height. There's not enough room to hold my ass up. Comments. A long handle shoehorn. Cool. All right, and I'm gonna grab a Steve, I think, for this. We'll do a Happy Steve. Happy Steve. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm focusing on spelling things right. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Oh, I forgot to put down what day each of these is. Whoopsie. Do that real quick. Do right here. I think it's Monday's a B day. Am I right? Monday is a B day, yes. It's also homecoming week. So apparently they do all sorts of fun stuff like a carnival at school. The kids are really excited. Let me check this. What is going on? I don't even know. Everybody's talking about height and boots. What if you normally wear 8.5 wide? Jessica, they go up to 3X wide. So there's 8.5, 8.5 wide, 8.5 2X wide, 8.5 3X wide. My sister, I think, gets the 2X wide. She normally wears a wide. I could be wrong about that, though. But yeah. Waterproof gardener's clogs are very reasonable. Ooh, and great for checking the mail. Waterproof gardener's clogs. We're going to put that on my list, too. I'm just filling this little list up. Milk, tortillas, laundry soap, and gardener's clogs. Waterproof. Okay. Anyway, getting to my to-do list for Tuesday. I only have a few things so far. Finishing the chores thing for the kids is definitely on there. The Moxie stream is on there. And that's it so far for what I've got for my list. And then for the workout that night, from my little thing, there's a core strength, which I am terrified of. So I'm going to try it, but I may not go through with it because anything that's core strength to me says pain for kidneys. So I'm going to attempt it, but I am going to very much piece right the fuck out of it if it's not good for me. And then there's also a yoga from that same program for hips that's supposed to help keep your self from hurting from all the bike riding. Can I link the boots in the about? I can. Let me write that down, not here, but somewhere else. Or here, I'll grab the link for the boots and I will put it in the description of this as soon as it's done, Jessica. Link boots. I will link that as soon as I'm done with the stream. Have I ever tried shoes from the brand Hey Dude? No. But I'll have to check those out too. I don't know. I think the Moxie stream is supposed to be on Instagram, ? I saw it on Instagram. Let me look. That's where I saw it. And I just made a note of it because, like I said, I'm thinking of switching. And so I thought it might be good to check it out. On Facebook and YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube, it looks like. Tuesday, September 28th, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, so 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is me, in their Facebook group and on their YouTube channel. So I'll probably watch it on YouTube. I have been ignoring the fuck out of Facebook so much, you guys. Like, Facebook has brought me very little joy in recent days. Teachy and Rothy's. I haven't looked at that yet either. Yeah, so I'll have to check those out. I know Rothy's has been I love my teaks. My teaks make me happy. I have 3 pairs of them, but I don't wear them very often right now because I'm not going anywhere. Okay, Wednesday. Also, same thing. It's going to repeat the next day, but I need to update my Patreon calendar that morning because what I do is I plan out my Patreon stuff on a private, like my regular Google Calendar, but then on a Google Calendar that I share with my patrons for those who want to use a Google Calendar. I have a calendar for them, and so on the day the calendar goes up, like the calendar for the next month goes up, that's when I update it. Mainly because if I have to move things around, I don't want people. I'd rather have it go up once everything has been relatively finalized. It just makes more sense to me that way. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I hate clothes shopping. Sorry I'm yawning, but like I hate clothes shopping so much. I love clothes. Okay, let me rephrase. In a world where I wasn't 6'2" with a giant kidney belly, I would love to wear like fashionable shit. I watched Cruella on the plane for the first time, thinking I was going to hate it because I've pretty much hated every other Disney live action situation, and I didn't hate it. I actually really loved it, but the fashion was one of the greatest things about it for me, and I just was like in love with it. It was so gorgeous. I would love to be able to wear some of that shit, but like finding anything in sizes that fit me and don't make me look enormously pregnant is very difficult. I'm just looking at the comments really quick. Also, I will add, so I'll tell you a story. When I was still married to my ex-husband, and even before we were married, when we were like engaged and living together, his favorite jeans came from Miller's Outpost. Now, I know they changed their name. I think they probably went out of business, but I know the store changed their name. But give me some emojis in the comments if you remember shopping at Miller's Outpost. So I would go in there to get him his favorite jeans. And every time I would go into the Miller's Outpost in Woodland, where I lived at the time, I would get this look from the people who work there. Like, what the hell are you doing here? You don't fit into any of these clothes. And like, I thought I was just like internalizing it, like just, seeing something that wasn't there, right? My own insecurities playing out on like a perfectly reasonable salesperson's face, right? But no, I got a couple comments from them at some point, and I was like, fuck. And so I told my ex, he wasn't my ex at the time, but I told him, I was like, you need to go get your own fucking pants. I am never going into that store again. And that's how I have felt in so many different stores that are not sized, like plus sizes or whatever. Like, and I'm in a very weird place because I am like very much on like the edge of plus size. Like, I am plus size for regular, like, quote unquote standard stores. Like, I wear size 16 or an 18 depending on what I'm wearing, but I need like tall sizes. And so Plus size, I'm usually towards the bottom of their range, and other stores I'm like towards the top of their range. But the question is not, will it fit me because it's my size? It's, is it going to be long enough for me? Am I going to be able to fit? And I'm sure we all have so many problems. Oh, I see some jeans in the comments. I was never cool enough for Miller's Outpost either. And see, Debbie, I'm the same way. I don't have big boobs. I got wide shoulders, small boobs, and wide hips, and a big ass. Like, and I'm tall. So like plus size clothes a lot of the times assume that you have big old boobs, and not every plus size person has big old knockers. Oh my God. The comments they made were like, so who are you shopping for? Kinds of things like that, like in a very pointed way. Okay, so Wednesday, I don't have a lot on my list, but I know that for the home stuff, I need to wash towels that day. But that's all I've got on here right now. I'm keeping it very light at the moment, both because both of those days are pretty full for work, and I don't know what my energy level is going to be like afterwards. So I'm just keeping most of this kind of blank. And then for that day, there's a 2000s ride, which I'm a little terrified of because I think it's 30 minutes. And I'm very much mainly in the 20-minute zone of rides. Okay, moving forward to Thursday. What if they add like $50 to, right? Yes. Miller's Outpost was like a jeans kind of store, Heather, like a jeans and like flannels. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. For shirts, I probably should shop in maternity because of my kidney belly, but I just can't do it because a lot of maternity clothes, like even though they're cuter now than they were when I was pregnant, like they're kind of meant to emphasize that you're pregnant, and I don't want to emphasize my kidney belly. I don't hate it. Like I said, I talked about this thing in an upcoming favorites video. I got this because it's beautiful and it reminds me that my kidney belly is beautiful too. But that doesn't mean that I want to like highlight it with the baby bump shirt. No. Gap, sort of. Yeah, that's a good way to put Miller's Outpost. It very much reminded me of the scene in Pretty Woman, except instead of money, it was like, you're too big. Like, that's why I will never go into like an American Eagle or what's the other one? What's the one that has, is it American Eagle, American Outfitters? The one that like when you go into the mall, it has like, it looks like you're going into a club if you go into that store. Like, I'm not going to go into there. I'm not going to go in. My kids don't want to shop there anyway. So it's not like, whatever. But like, I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to go into a store where like, I'm going to feel like an outcast because I'm not tiny, I don't want to do that. I'm not here for that. It's not that I hate my body. It's that I'm realistic. They were rude as fuck, yes. Hollister? No, it's not Hollister, but I know what you're talking about. It's Abercrombie and Fitch, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. Or maybe Banana Republic. No, I think it was Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay, so Thursday, I need to do those podcasts, the ones I said I need to prep. I need to record those. I have a video going live, and then I just have a bunch of work things to take care of, plus Kat has a doctor's appointment. Where am I at? Okay, so my sister was commenting. We actually had this whole conversation yesterday about jeans. I like jeans. Now, I prefer jeggings or stretchy skinny jeans. I had a pair of stretchy skinny jeans that were so soft because I had worn them so many times. They were cheap. They were from like Target or something like years ago. And I had worn them so many times that they had like gotten super soft and comfy, and they finally ripped. And I was so sad and I had to get rid of them. There was not the kind of rip you could patch. It was one of those kinds of rips, like those sideways style rips where they'll just keep ripping. And it was right over, not my crotch, it was on like my right leg. So it was not over my crotch, but it was over like the divot where your crotch and your like thigh meet. So it was like crotchal, like adjacent. It was like, give it a couple more rips and the whole crotchal situation was going to be exposed. So I had to get rid of them. And I always felt so sad because every other pair of jeans I have doesn't really fit me right. We were talking about Old Navy. I used to love Old Navy jeans. There was like 3 or 4 iterations of Old Navy jeans ago. There was a cut that I really liked that fit me well. It was a boot cut, and the tall sized fit me really well. And then they discontinued that when they changed over their styles, and nothing that they've had since then has been similar to that in the exact ways that worked for me. So I decided but then Amy said that she went to Old Navy because they've started carrying plus sizes in everything and not attaching them to higher prices and not having them in a plus size section, but having all the sizes together. And so Amy went in and she was like, hell yeah, this is pretty cool. But she was pointing out that thanks perhaps to Generation Z, the high-waisted button-fly mom jeans are hella back. And my sisters and I were talking about how uncomfortable those are. Like, what the fuck is the point? To me, Amy and I were both like, it's like I can burst a cyst just looking at those. What I don't need is a stiff amount of jeans digging into my kidneys. But I did find, I looked on their website because they were having a sale, and I need some more jeans because, like, the pairs I have don't fit me right, and the one pair that did fit me right died. I need to order some stretchy skinny jeans to see if I could find some that fit. So I did order a couple pairs, and I will report back when they arrive. My sisters were talking about how they don't want to wear real pants anymore. Like, Becca has to wear real pants when she goes to like her actual job, like her day job, because she works at like in an office setting and she has to go in instead of prison. She has to go in for actual work. But like Amy works from home, so she's like, I don't bother. But I need to wear jeans if it's cold enough to wear. Like, I'm wearing a dress right now, but like, because I'm living like a maxi dress lifestyle at the moment. But like Amy made the point that like she likes to wear just comfy pants. I need to wear something that makes me feel like I am dressed, because if I don't, it'll be real easy for me to fall back asleep. And so I did not want that to be the lifestyle I was leading. I'm going to use this top priority sticker for putting on this thing to put in that I'm recording podcasts that day, because I need to get that done. Otherwise, it's going to throw all my other shit off. Anyway. Ooh, we're going pretty late today compared to normal, but that's fine. I'm almost done with what I'm going to do. Yeah, living large. Probably didn't help that I spent the first 5 minutes with no microphone. It's fine. It's fine. I need to get Kat some more fleece-lined leggings. Kat loves the shit out of skirts and leggings. And the fleece-lined ones are great, but Kat needs a couple more pairs. I'm looking at the comments here. Yeah, I have a maxi dress I got on Amazon that fits me well, and I'm like, I used to not like wearing dresses like this all the time because I felt, okay, this is going to probably be too much information, but since when has it ever stopped me? For me, when I wear a dress, I worry, A, about the chub rub, but B, I feel really exposed that my like crotchal region there's nothing between it and like what do they say? Certain death on a labyrinth, but like there's nothing between my crotchal region and imminent demise. And it's mainly because, like, I always feel sort of exposed, even if it's a maxi dress. So obviously, if somebody's gonna like look at my crotch, they're gonna have to like grab my skirt and like fully lift it, all 6'2" of me to see it. But like on top of that, I've mentioned before that both between the size of my kidneys, the low kidney function, and having two babies, one who was almost 10 pounds and one who was almost 11 pounds vaginally, I don't always have the best control in the moment. And so having an additional layer of fabric between that and the world is helpful for me. But lately I've been like, fuck it, and living my best maxi dress lifestyle. No, I do wear panties. It's not like I go commando, but but panties feel like just like not enough barrier between my most tender of places in the world. See, I don't generally like wearing shorts under my pants, under my skirt. I don't like, but I might try it. I know some of you have recommended those to Kat before, and I think should take some of those recommendations. Speaking of Kat, I need to get their doctor's appointment on here. And then I also want to get some work done on the website to like try and wrap it up. God damn it. I'm so close. So close to being done with the new website. There's just a little bit more work. And then there's going to be more work after the fact too, but like there's a little bit left that I just couldn't get to this week, and I need to wrap it up. All right. Yeah, see, I don't go commando. To me, okay, this might be too much information again, but who fucking cares, right? I like the feeling of underwear. Like, even the idea of wearing like boxers as underwear is horrifying to me. I like feeling cradled by my underwear. I like my underwear. They're hugging me. They're like my armor to the world, right? I also like wearing a bra. I know some people hate wearing a bra. I like wearing a bra. I don't even have that big of boobs, but it feels like, because I wear a padded bra mainly because I tend to have very active headlights, and I don't like that, everywhere. But also because I bump into things a lot, and having a padded bra is like wearing like a padded room on my chest to protect it. My underwear for me is less... I wear it because I feel comforted. Yeah, I'm thinking about period panties. The problem with me with wearing panty liners all the time is I like also the feeling of aired out, even though I don't want to not wear underwear. Okay, so any other things on Thursday besides what I wrote on here? Yes, the newsletter, research, the AD stuff. Home, I have an imperfect foods order to put in. All right. And then for the workout for that night is a low impact ride. Wait, is this the right spot? Did I do it or did I mix them up again? Nope, I did it in the right spot. Woohoo! Wait. Yes, I did it in the right spot. Okay, we're good. Friday. I need to schedule next week. And I need to plan out some live streams. And the only thing I'm going to put on Friday is that I need to finish up all of the back end stuff on the podcast I'm recording. So that's it for that day. Whoops. I'm going to sneeze again. Hold, please. But then other than that, I'm going to leave Friday blank because I have purposefully kind of left it blank in my thoughts since I want to take a half day that day. I don't want to load it up with work, so I might have stuff to do around the house that day, but I don't know what that is yet. So I need to wrap up all of the podcast shizzle for the week. Wrap up podcast shit. Wrap up podcast shit, and I'll leave the rest of it blank, and then the other couple of things. And then meal planning and grocery lists, so I can do grocery stuff. I think I'm probably gonna order groceries instead of picking them up. I mean, pick up groceries, but not go into the store. I had a lot of things on Saturday that I'd like to do. Like, I'm not working on Saturday, but I'm gonna put a sticker down for that. We're gonna live that lifestyle, right? Meow. So work, I'm gonna put this sticker that says "Don't think so," so I don't work on Saturday. Zoom you in. Don't think so. All right, and so Saturday, my list of things that I want to get done in the house, I might do like a little checklist sticker. That might be fun. Let's do that. Let's do a checklist sticker for like house shit. Because even though I have like a home list, I have some home shit. I'll use this to do sticker right here. To do, because I've got, need to wash sheets. What else did I want to do on Saturday? I made a list. Oh, Fridays. I also forgot to write down Fridays. Potential thing is a 2010s ride. And then, so Saturday, I have my list all together. Chores for the kids, make sure they do them. They're going to start driving school on Saturdays in November, and so this might not be the best day to start figuring that out, but whatever. I have a whiteboard I want to hang up to help them know what they're supposed to do each day. I want to organize the front room cabinet, where the wine is going to go, and the baking cabinet in the kitchen. And then I'll also need, I'll just add to my list, order groceries and run laundry are going to be two things on that day as well. But these are all like, aside from the washing of the sheets and the chores, these are all like projects for Saturday. I think I might be overly ambitious, but whatever. And then a resistance bands workout. And then Sunday, I use the Microperm 03 on the Chrisanne Design stickers. And it will smear if you touch it, but it dries real quickly. It just takes a few minutes. Okay, so Sunday, I need to do the HB90 weekly shit. Like I said, I will review the system, but I want to like follow through on the system for the quarter first. And that means doing this on the weekends. HB90 weekly. And then we have the live stream and the live plan with me and the hangout. All the things, all the Sunday things. Sunday, same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully I won't have a depressing story to open it out with, because that would be nice. All right, let's see here. The little planner. I can put the little planner here. Little planner. And I guess we'll put the little coffee for the hangout. There we go. By the way, if you are one of my hangout people and you were there today, I asked Jesse about the special request for his dramatic reading and he said yes. So stay tuned to next week. And then live. Hopefully next week, if Lulu is either down here or in an accessible spot, we have figured out a kitten cam possibility. We have some house cameras that work with our Ring system or maybe with something else. And there's one that's in the house that can hook up to the Apple TV, and I think I can run it through OBS. We were testing it. So that may work. We shall have to see. Okay, and then let me see. Do I have any other errands that I wrote down? Yeah, I need to remember to track my work hours. That's part of my goals. I'll talk more about that in another video. I'm going to do towels. Track, not trachea. Jesus, Cindy. Hours. And I don't know about anything else yet for that day. A lot of this gets filled in as the week goes on. I mean, you can see here, like, as you can see, some of it got filled in this week, some of it didn't get filled in. By the way, I also will let you know I did finish series 2 of the Fuckery Flowers, so stay tuned for those. And that's a recovery ride. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, see, I hurt so much. However, the bike actually is not a problem for me for the most part, except for like the havoc it wreaks on my my vagine, but that's getting a little bit better. It doesn't kill me, Smalls, though. The other workouts do, which is why I'm kind of taking a break from a lot of the yoga right now. It's starting to get a little hard for my kidneys, so I'm trying to be a little better about it. We shall see. Anyway, so here's my week. It's looking pretty. I love these colors, by the way. This is some sexual color scheme, some taupiness. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, something you've got going on this week. I hope it's good. Give me something good, because this last week sucked, and I would like a better week. I would like a better week. You hear that, Lou? I'm gonna interrupt Lou. Give me a second. I'm gonna interrupt Lou. I'm gonna give you some Lulu. I'm gonna give you a little Lou. Lou, I'm sorry. Not really, though. Hi, BB. Hi, my Lulu. Hi. Hi, you. Hi. Hi, BB. Okay, here. I'm going to swap the camera so that you can see a Lou. I haven't been doing that because it's a little weird right now, but nope, you don't get to go anywhere. Hold on. Here we go. Here's a Lulu. Look how big he is now. Look how big this big man is. This is my Lulu. Look at the cat. He's like, I was sleeping, dude. Like, oh. Anyway, so here's my Lou. He's a very big man now. We've decided that he's a unit. He's an absolute lunit. Lunit. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Anyway, I'm going to get going. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like this video on your way out the door, etc., etc.